Excuse me. Is it alright if you give me a few minutes of your time? I promise I'm not a weirdo or anything. Just give me a minute here. Oh, shoot, I forgot it. Never mind. My name is Grace, and I'm kind of a local amateur reporter, short film maker, whatever. And I'm trying to interview as many people from our town as I possibly can. I'm working on this big project. I have a deadline coming up. And I must say, you look like a very interesting person. I promise not to take too much of your time, but it would just so greatly help me out if you would let me interview you. It would be, I would record the interview if that's okay. Yeah, I'm putting together a little kind of documentary about the people of our town, our city, just kind of trying to show people from all different walks of life, kind of get to know you better and perhaps see what you think about kind of all the strange things that have been going on around here as of late. Yeah, a lot of alien abductions and vampire sightings as of late, just odd stuff. But what do you say? Is it okay if I conduct the interview? Perfect. And here, like I said, my name is Grace. Very nice to meet you. Do I have a card? Oh, I do have cards. Hang on. Oh, I usually have cards. Hang on. Let me write my information down on a piece of paper here. I promise I am usually way more prepared, but evidently. Okay, let me write my name. I'll put my office number on here, just in case you have any questions or inquiries at all. Here. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this. It's very helpful. Now I will say, you look fantastic, but since I will be filming you, would it be okay if I just powder your face a little bit? You know, the camera picks up any extra glossiness, things like that. Just, you know, want to make you a little bit more camera ready. Perfect. And that's all the makeup I'm gonna apply. I know. And yes, everything is new and unused. I'm a professional, amateur professional. Yes, I am an amateur professional. Anyway, I know what I'm doing. Let me see. Okay. Just a little powder, just, you know. You can close your eyes if you want. there. A little bit over here. Get this side as well. Just a little bit. Let me just get my camera. Are you ready? Promise to be gentle here. I don't have a tripod, but it's supposed to be casual interview. Hit that. Okay. You look nice on camera. Okay. Let's begin. Can you tell me your name and where roughly here in our beautiful town do you live? Uptown, downtown. And when did you move here? Or how long have you lived here for? And what is your occupation? What do you do every day? Very interesting. And how long have you been doing that for? Do you like what you do? When you were growing up, what did you want to do for your career? And is that something that you still want to do, if it isn't already what you are doing? Next, in our town, mini city really, what businesses do you like to frequent? This could be shops, restaurants, really anything. And which is your favorite out of those? Do you have any pets? And then next, have you or someone you know been abducted by aliens? Are you sure? You can be honest with me. I'm just a reporter. Have you seen any UFOs in the sky? Or has anyone you know seen any UFOs in the sky? Do you hear strange noises at night, especially around 12:03 a.m.? It's okay if you need to think about it. Next, have you noticed an increase in vampiric activity in our town? This could be people you know suddenly having teeth marks on their neck. Perhaps someone appears extra drained more than usual. And perhaps you yourself have had a close encounter with a vampire as of late. Please be honest. My viewers expect only the truth from what I make and what I share. And have you seen around at night a particular vampire? Becca, I believe. Well, I thought I would just ask. And in your daily life living in this town, have you seen any odd or occult activity taking place? Perhaps random pentagrams popping up, ritualistic circles drawn in the sand or with chalk. And what do you think about the weather in this town? Do you think it's too hot here? Too cold? Does it rain too much? Does it not rain enough? And what do you think about our waste management here in this town? Do you think they collect garbage enough? Frequently enough? And then, what do you think about the amount of vigilanteism in this town? Do you think there's enough of it? Do you think there's enough people fighting all the bad guys? Good Samaritans? Would you like to see more of that or less of that? Or perhaps it's just the right amount? What do you mean these questions are odd? They're perfectly normal questions. Well, we can move on to other things. If you'd like to see one sort of amenity added to this town, something that we don't currently have, what would it be? And the local fairground that's been abandoned for 30 years, do you think that they should get that back up and running again, despite all the rumors of ghosts and other things, creepy things, seen on the grounds over the years? I personally would like to see it up and running again. Next, are you a witch or a warlock? You can be honest. Well, I think it's a perfectly fine thing to walk up to someone and ask. Don't think it's odd at all. I think it's a fair question. Are you a witch? Are you not a witch? Warlock, otherwise, doesn't matter. Do you possess any occult or magical powers, abilities? Do you know anyone who possesses any occult or magical abilities? Are you protecting anyone who has occult or magical abilities? Great. That is all the questions I have for you. Now, do you have any questions for me? The interviewee interviews the interviewer. Who am I? I already told you. My name is Grace, and I'm an amateur reporter in this town. Am I a witch? No. You know, I think we got all we need here. I'm sorry if that got a little weird, but I am very passionate about what I do and the information that I acquire. Someone has to do this. Someone has to ask all the hard questions. And what better way to find out about what's been really going on around here than to ask the people themselves? And like I said, you look like you've seen some things that look very interesting. I wasn't so off base with that. Do you get anything for doing the interview? Well, of course, my undying gratitude. Thank you. Thank you again for answering all those questions and for agreeing to be on camera and in my little documentary about all the different people in this town. You're making a difference. You're shedding light on what's really going on here. A little glimpse at what it's like to be someone living here in this beautiful but odd place. Now, I won't take up any more of your time. I hope you make it home safe because, well, let's be honest, strange things happen here, especially at night. You can't be too careful. Don't know who might be an alien, who's just a random person walking down the street. No, I'm completely normal. Don't worry about me. Well, it was again so lovely to meet you, and all the best to you. All the best. All right. Take care.